And we've got a pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. Powell and George are out on the wings. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. And it's Wall in at the 1 spot. Now here's Leonard. 5 to shoot. Powell's shot is off.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Bane, the pass to Moran. Back to Bane. Down low. Oh, there's Moran with the slam.
Okay, I see you, John, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
And we're about a minute into the first. Ooh, poked away. Stolen by Bane. And it's Morant off the drive. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
When Morant drives, he is just so difficult to stop. His agility, that's what makes beating the D look so easy.
Now here's Wall. Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Morant, the pass to Bane. And here's Brooks. Back to Bane. Banked it in off the glass.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
Now here's Brooks. Outside Morant. And stolen by Leonard. In transition, here come the Clippers. Here's George. The Grizzlies pull it in. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside Morant. Outside Bane. Pass to Brooks. Hits a three-pointer.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Now here's George. To end the run. And he sinks the layup.
He can do damage from just about anywhere on the floor. When you let George get positioned inside like that, he's guaranteed to finish.
Here's Morant. Inside. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Memphis? And Adams no good on that one. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. Well, I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
Now here's Morant. Adams inside. Leonard defending. And it's Adams missing.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Kicks it to George. Fires from deep. Zubac passes to Leonard. He drops it from range.
In general, that's an important shot for Kawhi. When the threes are dropping, it rounds out his entire game.
Wall against Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. Back to Morant. Jacks up with three. And another miss by Memphis. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Here's Leonard. The second effort. Second chance effort. Doesn't go for him. Now Memphis takes it the other way. 34 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Jackson on the wing. Back to Morant. Just 5 on the clock. Jackson outside. From deep. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now. To the inside. Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
And being that wall as a point guard, it's his responsibility to facilitate. Just a terrific dime right there.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Grizzlies. They're up by... Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
On the floor for the Clippers. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. Wall and Powell are the backcourt duo. And it's George in at the 3. Now here's Morant. Launches it. Morant missing again. The Clippers trail. Leonard attacking. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Some serious intensity from Leonard, driving in with a purpose and slamming it down. Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
Kicks it out to Jackson. And here's Morant outside. Morant missing again.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Now here's Leonard. George outside. Oh, Brooks with the steal. With the drive. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Morant against Wall. Leonard outside. Pass to Zubac. Leonard against Morant. Leonard gets the bucket. Leonard's got 4 points in the quarter. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
3 on the clock. Shoots from 12. He's off on that one. Wall with the defensive effort. And for the Clippers, they're shooting only 42%. Here's George. And it's all tied up.
With his level of quickness, it's tough to keep up defensively.
Outside Morant. Jackson, pass to Morant. Back to Jackson. Here's Morant. Tries to break his ice. And here's Bane. There's the 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
An incredibly strong player. Leonard able to convert through the contact.
And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
Every night, Ja Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
Lets it fly. And again, it's the Clippers.
Guy's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Now here's Morant. 5 points in the game. Pass to Bane. Jackson outside. Here's Morant. Got a piece of it. Brooks against George. It's Powell on the wing. Back to George. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game. Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face. Yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, Ja can adapt and find any weakness.
And that one drops for him. Morant's got 7 points in the game.
So creative with the ball in his hands. Morant is adept at creating offenses for himself.
Here's Wall. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Leonard outside. Pass to Zubac. Powell for 3. The rebound by Jackson. Memphis has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Morant. The 3 doesn't go that time. Outside Wall, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's his first foul of the game. And the dunk by Leonard.
And communication made that play. Leonard just reads his teammate and knows exactly where to be for the alley-oop.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. Now here's George. Ball for 3. And it's Bane with the rebound. Left side Morant. Jackson outside. Outside for Morant. 4-3. Gets the 3 to fall. Morant's got 10.
Consistency from deep is going to be the biggest determining factor in Morant's ceiling. If he gets that, I think we're going to see some MVPs in his future.
Now here's Leonard. 13 points in the game. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Gotta be careful when Jackson is lurking, more than just capable of sending it back.
Morant with the bucket.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Here's Powell. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Back to Wall. Pass to Powell. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Memphis calls timeout. So Memphis ends up going with a new group. For Memphis, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Jones against Jackson. Jones, the pass to Green. For the lead. The Clippers grab the miss. Jackson with it. Green picks him up. Batum left side. And the Clippers miss again. Memphis has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Tillman in the post. Working on Covington. And the basket by Tillman.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Jackson down low, defended by Jones. Pass to Green, fires for 3. Pure from 3-point range. And now a 5-point Grizzly lead.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Outside Covington. Tries to snap the cold streak. Conchar pulls it in.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Here's Conchar, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Back to Jones. Memphis needs to get off a shot, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Kennard. Kicks it out to Jackson. Unloads. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Jackson's got his first points of the game.
Draw them in and kick it out. Great execution to open up an easy look from outside.
And grant a career resurgence for Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, B.A., after dealing with injuries, even at one point considering walking away from the game, he's found renewed success, and he's shown he's got plenty left in the tank.
And a nice finish on the layup. And it's now just a 1-point Grizzly lead.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Here's Jones. Second shot opportunity. The Clippers grab the miss. 55 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Covington. Morris sets a screen. To the middle. Stolen by Jones. Four on the clock. Lets the 3 fly. Covington grabs the board. For Los Angeles, they've gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. They get it back. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
At the line for Memphis, Tyus Jones.
He hits the second from the line.
I know he's kicking himself for not snatching the lead. But look, he tied things up.
Here's Kennard. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. It's a tie game in Memphis. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And for the Clippers, they're shooting at 45% of the game so far. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. Wall and Powell are the backcourt duo. At small and power forward, it's George and Leonard. And it's Zubac in at the 5, roaming the paint.
He has such a skilled scorer. When George is looking to attack, it puts pressure on the D.
That's good from George. And the Grizzlies with some changes. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. Zubac against Adams. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Some consider Adams to be the strongest player in the league. He never backs down from a physical challenge.
And he's good on the second. The Clippers in the lead. Up top, Powell, guarded by Bain. Leonard against Jackson. Powell outside. 6 on the shot clock. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Desmond Bain.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
First one falls for him.
2 shots.
And so Powell nails them both. And here's Memphis. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Outside Morant, pass to Brooks. Back to Morant, stolen by Wall. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Here's Leonard. Good. Now 7 for 11 on the night.
Yeah, smart about picking his spots. That time Leonard senses opportunity and flies up the floor.
And here's Jackson. Back to Morant. Going inside. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Now here's Morant. Second chance effort. The Clippers grab the miss. George has got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the paint. Here's Wall. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 5 rebounds in the game.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles. And about Brooks, becoming a staple in the middle of this lineup, Richard.
Plays the 2 and 3 positions on the floor and scores it really well. But most importantly, he's out there for his defensive effort and intensity. He is a versatile player that any team would love to have.
And look at Adams keeping his composure. He doubles down on his inside shot and wins a trip to the charity stripe.
And Adams drops them both. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Powell outside. Down low, Leonard. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Outside Morant, pass to Brooks. Morant against Wall to take the lead, and he gets it to go. And the Grizzlies lead by 2. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies. Out to Leonard to stop the run. Count it. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Outside Morant, pass to Jackson. On the wing, Brooks. Back to Jackson. Takes a 3. The Clippers grab the miss. George has got 6 rebounds in the game. Wall on the take. Good work defensively by Brooks. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Driving in. And Morant with the basket on the assist by Adams. Morant's got 6 in the quarter.
And this is where Morant really shines. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to capitalize.
Up top, Wall. Out to Leonard. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this. Leonard doesn't shy away from these moments, embracing his role as a leader for his team.
Pass to Bain. Takes the 3. Leonard pulls down the board. For Los Angeles, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Powell with it, guarded by Morant. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Now here's Morant. pass to Bain. On the wing, Brooks. Oh, George with a steal. Here's Wall. Count it.
Assertive play by Wall inside, pushing hard to find himself a shot.
And here's Morant outside. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. And there's the lob. And George with the jam.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
From deep, Morant. It's rebounded by Zubac. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on an 11-2 run. Now here's George. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. 13 foul.
Morant against Wall. So it's the Clippers picking up the win. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for...
Welcome, everyone. Thanks. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, we all know Ja Morant's a high flyer.
He is a high flyer indeed. David, thank you. Tip-off goes to Minnesota. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Out on the perimeter, Edwards and Anderson. And it's Russell in at the 1. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Morant against Anderson. Morant passes to Jackson. Here's Adams. Back to Bain. Three-pointer. Gobert pulls it in. Anderson against Morant. Anderson outside. And we've got a game that's sure to be a crowd pleaser, Greg. Two high-octane offenses going head-to-head.
And it's not just run and gun. Each team has a very well-refined attack. In this kind of matchup, comes down to which side can maintain their energy through all 4 quarters.
Now here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Yeah, that's what we call playing with force. And Towns going up for the dunk, daring the defense to contest.
Morant scanning the floor. Jackson finds Adams. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. And there's Jackson on the assist by Morant.
Great vision by John Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Towns dishes to Edwards. That one, no good. And it's Memphis the other way. Brooks with it. He's picked up by Russell. Outside, Bain. Morant outside. And the layup falls.
Look how Ja just glides through the contact. He's such a nimble player.
Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Outside, Russell. He dishes it to Anderson. Nice move. And Bain pulls it down.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
And finished off by Morant.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic. Even his teammates look a little stunned.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Towns for 3. And it's Morant with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
1:57 left to play in the first quarter. It's Brooks on the wing. Memphis moving it around. Edwards against Bain. Lets the 3 fly. Brooks misses. Timberwolves trail by 5. Dylan Brooks seems like a very spirited player. That he plays with a lot of emotion.
I've heard coaches say he's the team's biggest cheerleader, whether that's game time or practice. Kevin, he loves to motivate his squad to be at their best.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play. You see his length, the explosion, making sure of that one.
Morant passes to Adams. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Russell kicks to Towns. Fires from deep. It's good from long range. Towns has got 5 points so far.
And I like Russell's ability to create for others. He does what's best for the team.
Back to Morant. 3-pointer. Nailed from three-point land. He has 7.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Anderson. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 3 assists now in this one.
A high percentage look for Kyle. Has the size and length to be a factor inside.
Adams outside. Back to Bain. He kicks to Adams. Now here's Morant for 3. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Grizzlies lead by 3. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Out on the perimeter, Edwards and Anderson. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at the 1 spot. Now here's Edwards. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Jackson passes to Morant. Back to Jackson. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Love the shot selection Jaren Jackson has, especially from the interior. It's why he's so efficient.
Towns down low, guarded by Jackson. Russell with a wide open look. No good with the triple.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
And that one's good. Brooks.
If you were as strong as Brooks, you'd also be aggressive inside.
Outside, Russell. Passes it to Gobert. It's stolen by Adams. And it's Memphis on the break. Anderson with the block.
Nice block by Anderson. Can't get too high off the ground, but uses that 7'3" wingspan to full effect.
Wasted no time on that one. Towns has got 8 points.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Morant against Russell. Morant kicks to Bain. Back to Morant. Just 5 on the clock. Gobert with the block.
What a block by Gobert. You expect that from a player who has led the league in blocks.
And Towns throws it down.
And look at the explosion from the big fella. Towns' game oozes athleticism.
Brooks outside. Rebound, Minnesota. Anderson in the post, guarded by Morant. Timberwolves passing it around. And that one's good. Russell.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Adams with the screen on Russell. Morant dishes to Adams. Morant on the follow. 9 points in the game so far.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Now here's Edwards. You look at the current stars in the league, Steve, and team compositions, it seems like the big man is truly back. Is it because he can do more things than just play down low?
Definitely, Kevin. They can dominate with their size, with rebounding and manning the paint offensively and defensively. But then now you have guys that can get out, start the break, finish the break, and knock down threes.
Morant outside. And there's the drive. And finished off by Morant.
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
Russell feeling it out a bit. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Morant outside. From the arc. Morant with another miss. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Trailing by 5. Edwards can't hit.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Adams' shot is off. Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. And Anderson has it in the corner. Brooks grabs the board. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Morant with it. Picked up by Edwards. Brooks, the pass to Morant. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Morant's got 7 points for the quarter.
Nice stroke by Morant. You love to see him drain the three a little bit more.
The kick out to Anderson. They need this. Back to Russell. Shoots the 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Russell against Morant. The pass to Bain. Morant outside. Over Russell. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll get right back to the those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game.
And coach is looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Memphis leading by 8. They've got Jones. And it's Tillman in at the 5 down low. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Pass to Concho. Knocked away. Stolen by Reed. To the paint. Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Knocked loose on the wing. Green. Jones for 3. No good there. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Here's Noel. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Good on both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
McDaniels defending. Out to the right wing. Concho. Wide open shot is on the money. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
When the defense is non-existent like they were there, it's pretty easy to score like he did.
Uses both hands to slam it down.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged and everything has to be earned.
6 to shoot. Pass to Jones. From downtown. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Great positioning on the putback.
He can beat you at the three-point line, and Taurean Prince can beat you at the rim. Get him the ball in transition.
Kicks it to Jones. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. This is his first free throw of the game.
Had about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
And so Jones nails both of them. Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's McLaughlin. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
The call on the floor is a jump ball.
Now here's Reed. Not a lot of room. Passes it to McDaniels. Clock at 4. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Memphis ball.
Memphis leading by 4. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Jones, no one around him. And another miss by Memphis. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. On the wing, Green, guarded by Prince. Green, the pass to Concho. Green, no luck. Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's Prince, and he uses the glass on the layup. Prince has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Smart play by Prince. Attack the interior of this defense. Force them to close off the lane.
Conchar, the pass to Green. 1:30 left to play here in the third. Jones drives in. It's good.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Timberwolves have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Screen by McDaniel. McLaughlin, the pass to McDaniel. And finished off by McDaniel.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Green kicks to Jones. Down low, stolen by McDaniels. Here's Prince. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Memphis leading. Outside, Jones. A 3-ball. And Memphis with another turnover here. Timberwolves have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. To the right side. Here's McDaniels. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Conchar, the pass to Tillman. Fast break, Minnesota. For the tie. And Prince lays it in. Prince has got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves. Outside, Jones. It's a tie game in Memphis. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. It's the Timberwolves now. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Prince out there with McDaniels. Then there's Reed. And it's McLaughlin in at the point. The pass to Noel to take the lead. The Grizzlies pull it in. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Green, the pass to Tillman. Reed with the rebound. Here's Noel. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Now a timeout called by Memphis. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. He is upset about the perimeter play. He told the guys on the defensive end stay connected to the shooters. On the offensive end, if you don't have an open shot, pass it around. We'll see if the ball starts to unstick, Kevin.
Thank you, David. The offensive rebound. Towns wide open. And slam dunk by Gobert.
On the boards, Gobert is unstoppable, easily winning himself a second chance look.
It's Morant with the drive.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And the first one drops.
John Morant taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Morant.
As young as Ja Morant is, I'm impressed. He came in ready to lead a team. And these guys, they follow him.
Russell against Morant. Now here's Anderson. He's covered closely. And the rejection by Morant. Bain finds Jackson. Outside, Bain. Here's Morant.
You have to respect Ja's burst on the drive. So dangerous with the ball in his hands.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Their activity has been at a constant level. always around the ball. Quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And also, guys, they push the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
The kick out to Anderson. Back to Russell. From deep. That shot is off. Now Memphis takes it the other way. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Brooks right side. Back to Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. The Grizzlies with another miss. And it's Anderson with the ball for Minnesota. They trail by 3. Russell from long range sinks the triple.
Yeah, the leadership skills on display there. Getting it done when it matters most. D'Angelo Russell.
Out to Brooks. Back to Morant. In the corner, it's Bain. Second chance shot. And it's Morant missing. Minnesota's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. To the inside. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Towns. Gobert's got the lead up to 2 now for Minnesota. Morant gets to Adams. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Inside, here's Brooks. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Towns finds Edwards. Into the lane. And the rejection by Jackson. Pass to Adams. It's Morant in the corner. Stolen by Anderson. Russell inside. Adams on him. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Bain. Here's Russell with the 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
No, he didn't. I mean, Russell with the savage move there. Game on the line.
And they double up Morant. Back to Jackson. Brooks, left side. He kicks to Adams. Here's Morant. And a wide open look for Bain. It counts. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Desmond Bain showing no nerves.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Russell passes to Gobert. Got it!
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
And so the Timberwolves take the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, with
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and
Tip-off goes to Minnesota. Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Anderson in at the small forward position.
Something you can't put a price tag on, the Minnesota Timberwolves gained last season. Playoff experience, young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable.
Now here's Leonard. The kick out to Wall. That three's off the mark. Minnesota with the ball. Anderson drives, and the layup falls. So, Clark, would you say playoff experience also raises your regular season play?
I don't think there's any question about it, B.A. I never had a chance in my short career to play in the playoffs, but I covered a bunch of them as a broadcaster. There's a different electricity. There's a different intensity. There's a different feel in the locker room. You learn not to back down. You learn to work through adversity, and you learn to play under pressure. Almost got there in time, but waited just a little too long.
Outside Russell. Pass to Towns. Now Gobert. He's guarded by Zubac. Gobert, no good. George outside. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Russell against Wall. Towns down low. Pass to Anderson. Paul George pulls down the board. Here's Powell. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Anthony Edwards.
First team foul. At the line for your players, Norman Powell. 2 shots.
That one falls for Powell. And so Powell nails them both. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Russell up top. It's stolen by Wall. And it's the Clippers on the break. Here's Leonard. No good that time. Nice D from Anderson. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 for 3 so far.
You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
Now here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Towns showing you the quickness and athleticism. They're getting off the floor to throw it down.
Powell for 3. Rebound, Minnesota. You know, with Towns, there's no doubt he's a lethal shooter from downtown.
Well, the numbers don't lie, man. This guy, B.A., has been around 50, 40, and 80 throughout his career. 50% field goals, 40% three, and 80% free throws. Tell me how many big guys can match up with those numbers. Very few.
Wall. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Timberwolves have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Edwards, the pass to Towns. The shot, no good. And the Clippers will come the other way. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. George for 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
With a few 40% seasons from deep, George has become one of the top three-point shooters in the game.
Pass to Edwards. Leonard against Towns. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Russell, the pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Shot clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here, and it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. The Clippers in the lead. George outside. Outside Wall. Back to George. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, you have to be really on your toes when you're defending Paul George. He's excellent when it comes to using the pump fake to draw fouls.
He's off on the first.
Paul George at the line for 2.
And he sinks the second. 1:14 left to play in the first. Outside Russell. Drives to the hoop. Paul George pulls it in.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Leonard outside. Out to Powell. To the left side wing. Ball for 3. Can't get it to drop. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Edwards, the pass to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Right side Wall. Leonard on the wing. Covered by Towns.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Gobert passes to Edwards. To the wing on the left. Outside for Russell. Back to Edwards. Shot is up. Misses off the left iron. Now Leonard. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. The Clippers on top. They lead by a bucket. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
Wall and Powell are the backcourt duo. Kawhi and Zubats make up the front court. And it's George in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a three off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who can do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
Here's George. From deep, the three ball. No good on the shot. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. And about a minute gone in the second quarter. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. It's George on the wing. Up and over Russell. Wall. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Wall, the pass to Powell. Inside. It's blocked by Gobert. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
You can almost feel the mindset he has. I mean, when the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Wall against Russell. 5 on the clock. Powell outside.
Well, I like the effort that Edwards is making to commit to defense, not letting the shooter get by him.
Pass to Gobert. And there's the foul. It's on Ivica Zubac. That's his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Right side Edwards. To the middle. Wall against Russell.
A strong defender is John Wall, capable of guarding multiple positions. He wants to shut down whoever he's assigned to.
Powell finds Zubac. George outside. Back to Zubac. George with it. Guarded now by Anderson. For three, Powell. Russell with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Towns passes to Anderson. The three. The shot by Towns, no good. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Stolen by Russell. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. That ties the game.
Boy, in sync with his teammate on that possession. Well done by Towns on that pass.
George outside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
George hits them both.
And just one of the most complete players in the game today. George's two-way game and strong leadership traits are reasons why he's a star.
Now here's Russell. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Edwards against Powell. Clock at 6. Russell, the pass to Edwards. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
That's defense. Clippers ball.
A minute 22 left in the second. Wall with it. Powell outside. And there's the screen. Out to Leonard. The three is up. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Powell against Edwards. Outside Russell. Outside Anderson. Just 5 to shoot. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Wall, the pass to Leonard. Oh, and Towns with the block.
You know, one thing they can count on from Towns on the defensive end is block shots. He does not like to give up a clean look.
George passes to Zubac.
When you're trying to score the ball, the last person you want to see coming at you is Rudy Gobert.
Here's Russell. Rebound by the Clippers. George outside. Throws it up high. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. To the inside. Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
And that's got to hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
You know, those kind of...
Appreciate it, Allie. And
12. The Timberwolves. 12.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. On the court for the Timberwolves, Jaden McDaniels out there with Naz Reid. Then it's Jordan McLaughlin. Then it's Jalen Noel. And it's Prince in at the three, the small forward. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
At the line for your Clippers, Norman Powell. At the line for 2.
That one falls for Powell. And the Clippers will go for a different look here. Morris, he's checked in for Zubac. Covington comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Batum is checked in for George. And it's Jackson in for Wall. The Timberwolves trail. Here's McLaughlin. Pass to McDaniels. Ooh, Morris with a steal. Powell outside. And here's Morris. McDaniels covering. Noel drives in. And he lobs it up top. Powell with a steal. And it's the Clippers on the break. Outside Covington. On the take. That shot off the mark. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. McDaniels with it. Guarded now by Morris. Pass to McLaughlin. Oh, great D that time from Powell. Morris against McDaniels. Batum. Pass to Jackson. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
With impressive quickness, Jackson is usually able to stay a step or 2 ahead of the defense.
Reggie Jackson at the strike.
The first free throw is good. And so Jackson nails both of them. Timberwolves shooting just 35% from the floor. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jackson. Pass to Prince. Now McDaniels. Covington grabs the board. The Clippers in the lead. Right wing, Batum. Pass to Covington. Jackson outside. Shot clock at 5. It's on target from the high post. Jackson's got 4 points in the quarter.
The jumper is so consistent for Jackson. He's got a great touch on his shot and good accuracy as well.
On the wing, Noel. And stolen by Covington. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Powell for 3. Reed with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. And that one is stuffed right through.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
5 on the clock. Out to Covington. Here's Batum. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
And it's McLaughlin missing. For Los Angeles, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Batum, the pass to Covington. Jackson outside. Pass to Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Prince, defended by Jackson. From deep. McLaughlin's shot is good. McLaughlin's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Jackson down low. Back to Powell. Knocked loose. Now here's Reed. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Noel. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Now just a 1-point Clipper lead.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Up top, Jackson. Here's Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
Taking 3 shots.
And he makes all 3.
You know, a confident shooter who does a little of everything but Batum is a valuable call who plays his role well.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. Clippers ahead. They lead by 6. And we're coming right. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Kyle and George are out on the wings. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court, and it's Wall in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Buries it from 3. And the Clippers lead by 9.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And it's the Clippers on the break. And the big finish by Wall.
You know, the intensity Leonard plays with on defense is impressive, using his huge hands to claw the ball away.
Here's Noel. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Clippers shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Outside Wall. Pass to Zubac. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Powell to the paint. Intercepted.
Whatever opening he saw vanished quickly. Got to be more careful with those entry passes.
And he's going for the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Leonard passes to George. And George with the jam.
Just good awareness from Leonard there. feeding a wide-open guy instead of forcing his own shot.
Down low and out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
For Los Angeles, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. And here's Wall. 4-3. Nails it from 3.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Inside. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Leonard up top.
Minnesota charging foul. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Now here's George. Guarded closely. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. And that's going to be a foul on Minnesota.
George knows how to get his man to overcommit and off balance so he can draw the foul. He's got a number of sneaky veteran tricks that he effectively uses.
The Timberwolves have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Oh, there's the alley. A slam dunk by Reed.
Just flawless timing right there.
Right? The dish, the catch, the flush, the whole thing was perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
Zubac passes to Wall. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's Prince. To the middle. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Powell. The D's right on him.
Foul to the fourth personal foul. Fourth team foul.
1:52 left to play in the fourth. Ball for 3. Unable to get that one. And Minnesota the other way with it now. Powell with a steal. Zubac with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. Now here's Wall. He's guarded closely. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Clippers.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense.
Hey, this was exactly the kind of game Coach wanted to see from them. High effort, great play at both ends gets the win for the Clippers.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
BA, the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And no question this was a team effort, but you have to love how big a night this was for Paul George.
I have to say, he was totally unleashed tonight. Flying up and down the court, helping out however he could. He made a big impact on both ends.
And he's going for the oop here. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Pass to McDaniels. From deep three-point range. And they recover it. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Leonard. Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Ball for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Here's Noel. McDaniels from long range. No good. So no problem for the Clippers as they get the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort.
All right, Allie, thank you. And
In for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies.
Oh, gentlemen. My goodness, step back.
That was incredible. Now here's Brooks. Passes to Bain. Right wing. Adams down low. Working on Zubac. 5 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here from 17 feet out. Brooks misses.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Ball against Morant. And the pass to Zubac. A 3 from Leonard. The shot, no good. And Memphis the other way now.
Gentlemen, if we go back to the summer of 2019, that...
Hammer it home! Hammer it home, baby!
That is authority right there.
It was. Now here's Wall. There's the 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Taylor Jenkins.
Well, Kevin, he said for them to prevail, they've got to be stout in the post and close off those driving lanes. If they fail to do those two things, it could be a very long night. And to be honest, it didn't sound like he thought they could.
Okay, David, thanks. And Adams with the slam.
Well, simply stated, Steven Adams is a force to be reckoned with rebounding the basketball.
Wall looking it over. Pass to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
For Memphis, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Morant against Wall. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Boy, I love how hard Steven Adams works on the boards. Excellent timing for that putback.
Morant against Wall. Outside Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious. Two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Now, here's Adams. Now, Jackson. Kicks to Morant. Outside, Bain. Back to Morant. With the drive. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Morant's got his second basket of the game.
And you're just asking to get burned when you give Morant a lane, using that speed to his advantage.
Now here's Wall. Takes a three. Brooks grabs the board. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first. Bain kicks to Adams. Back to Bain. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And of course, there's some pretty cool stories, aren't there, about Kawhi Leonard and what he has done in the community.
There really are, Kevin. I think about it. When he wins the Defensive Player of the Year award, that comes with a car. And instead of using it for his own personal use, he donated that to a children's welfare charity. This is the same guy who gave 1 million backpacks to kids in need in Los Angeles. Just a few of the things he does for his community.
And here's Morant. Kawhi Leonard getting his 3 to go. Morant surveying the D. Back to Bain. And the rejection by Zubac. And that one goes out of bounds. Memphis touched by Zubac. .46 seconds left in the first. And the basket is good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Wall passes to Pop. And Wall slams it home.
There's your dunk contest champion back in 2014. Wall puts a little extra on that one.
Outside Jackson. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. On the wing, Bain. There's the triple. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
LA basketball.
Morant against Wall. Just 3 on the clock.
And superb job by Morant there, making sure to contest without fouling. That's how you play defense.
And still a close.
Fans, your Clippers,
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the 1. Now here's Morant. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Brooks with it. George picks him up. Here's Morant. Shot clock at 5. Brooks outside. And the Grizzlies get it back. And it's Morant missing. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. George passes to Powell. Outside for George. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Morant. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Bain gets stolen by Wall. Zubac the pass to Leonard. Throws it up high, and the dunk by Zubac.
Well, this is one aspect of his game where Kawhi Leonard has come such a long way. The ability to make guys around him better with his passing.
Now here's Morant. He has 6. Jackson dishes to Morant. And the rejection by Leonard. Wall against Morant. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's George. Zubac trying to break loose. Great D that time from Bain. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Summer of 2014, Doris. Paul George suffering a leg injury playing for the national team.
Kevin, I remember that that injury like it was yesterday. There were many, including me, who wondered whether Paul George could ever be the same guy. And amazingly, he puts in all the necessary work, and I think has come back better. That is a huge credit to his work ethic and his grit.
Now, Bain. Following the three-point attempt by John Wall. It's tipped. Leonard with the steal. Fast break. Here we go. Zubac kicks to Leonard. Powell, no one around him. And the Clippers miss again. Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Paul George with the steal. Here's Zubac, and the dunk by Zubac.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
2 minutes remain in the first half.
Now here's Morant. He's got 6. That shot missing, so Los Angeles will take it the other way. Leonard with the ball. Now defended by Bain. Leonard the pass to Powell. Zubac in the post. Guarded by Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Zubac a screen on Morant. Powell finds Zubac. That shot no good.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
And here is Los Angeles now. Grizzlies making the shot. Wall sets a screen for Powell. He feeds it to Wall. Brooks grabs the board. The Grizzlies trail by 3.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Morant kicks to Bain. Basket counts.
And this is something Morant does well. His knack for knowing when to make that feed is impressive.
Now here's Wall. To the middle. Here's Leonard. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
I think one thing you love about Kawhi Leonard, this guy never gets too high, never gets too low, but he is the ultimate competitor because he competes at the highest level regardless of the situation.
Here's Powell after the made shot from Desmond Bain. The shot by Powell, no good. Morant against Wall. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play.
Personal foul.
That one on George.
The rugged toughness of Morant. Excellent at fighting through there and capitalizing in style.
7 seconds left now here in the second. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Thank you, David, for that interview.
17, the Grizzlies, 19.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Now, this guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Jackson is the point with Kennard on the wing. Batuma's out there with Robert Covington, and it's Morris in at the center filling out the middle. Now here's Morant. Robert Covington unable to get his last shot to go. Brooks kicks to Morant. Brooks the pass to Morant. And Morant throws it down.
In just so many different ways, Morant can hurt you. Tonight, it's been with the scoring.
Jackson against Morant. Jackson passes to Morris. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Back to Jones. Over to the wing. Puts it up. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
Covington's shot is off. Memphis leading. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Now here's Green. Albert Covington unable to get his last shot to go. Jones kicks to Green. Just 5 to shoot.
Well, you have to want to be a good defensive player, and Marcus Morris has committed to being more effective and aggressive contesting shots. That's nice.
Now here's Batum. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Covington passes to Kennard for the tie. Takes it out to Covington. All alone. And it's off the back rim. No good. For Memphis, they've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room with the break. Here's Conchar. Kennard covering. Pass to Conchar. Back to Green. The tray. The Grizzlies with another miss. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. What
a career arc when you consider Reggie Jackson. Here is a guy that literally was so frustrated at one point he considered retiring. And yet he puts in the effort and has a tremendous season.
Doris, looking at Reggie Jackson, he's coming off one of his best seasons ever.
Yeah, and you love that for a guy like him, not giving up, not letting the struggle impact his passion, giving the same effort he did as a rookie. I love his story, Kevin.
On the basket by Jones. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
Oh, what a mid-air adjustment. You know, he had to alter his release point, but didn't let it throw off the shot.
Jackson dishes to Batum. Pass to Kennard. Green with the block.
I'll tell you, for a 2-guard, Danny Green gets a ton of blocks. Great use of his length.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Clippers shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Jackson kicks to Kennard. Outside for Jackson. Nifty move. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Tillman's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Conchar, the pass to Green. 1:09 left to play in the 3rd.
That 7-foot wingspan and the versatility of Nick Batum send it back.
Kennard's shot is off. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Takes it inside. Can't hit from in close. Clippers with the ball. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Morris, no good. Grizzlies have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless? It's a foul there. I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. There's 31 seconds left in the 3rd. The pass to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Oh, and he went for the 2-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. They set the pick. Ball against Jones. The shot missing. Excellent D there from George. Powell kicks to George. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Memphis out in front. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this one?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. He really got after him in the huddle. He said, look, you can rest after the game. You got to put it all out there if you want to win this one. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. So on the floor for Memphis, the wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. Now here's Powell to take the lead. Leonard, no luck.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Brooks kicks to Bain. Jackson from long range. Rebound by the Clippers. To the paint. Here's Leonard, and then Leonard with the dunk.
Wow, pretty pass from Powell. This guy has great instincts as a scorer. That time sets up his teammate.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Leonard and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And just a perfectly designed play. Anytime you can get a dunk on the inbound, you know the X's and O's were in the right spot.
The 3 from Morant. He's off on that one. And the Clippers will come the other way. George looking around. The dish to Wall. Back to George. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Payne for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball game.
All with it. Outside, George. In the corner, Powell with it. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Morant drives in. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
How about the handles from the young fellow? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
And the dunk by Powell.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you could ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
Now here's Adams. Pass to Bain. Morant against Wall. Morant passes to Jackson. Powell pulls it in. Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. The shot by George, wide open. Misses the 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Morant pushes to Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Brooks kicks to Morant. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
No stranger to big moments. Morant wants to be the man to take and make the big shot.
Now here's Powell. Here's Leonard. It fails to fall. Now shooting just a little better than 50%. 5 for 9. Here's Brooks. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Norman Powell.
Brooks knows what's at stake here. No time to panic. Just give this everything you've got.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
You get the sense this guy relishes getting to the free throw line in these tough moments. You talk about clutch, this guy is it. Important possession there, and John Wall getting it done.
Here's Morant after the basket by Los Angeles. Left side, Bain. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. And it's Wall with the ball for Los Angeles. Inside, it's stolen by Adams. Morant with it. He's picked up by Wall. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's been
The other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much-needed breathing room. 2-possession game now.
And here's Leonard. Here's the drive. Money!
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Now here's Morant. Second shot opportunity. It drops.
late in the game, up big. They continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Zubac against Adams. No good from Zubac. Got a piece of it. The drive by Bain.
LA foul. John Wall. First personal foul. Third team.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
Desmond Bain at the line for.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
So it's Memphis picking up the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy.
Basketball fans, and we've got just enough time for a pregame report. Let's go over to the sidelines where Allie LaForce is standing by. Allie, tip-off goes to Minnesota. The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bain and Brooks out on the wing, and it's Morant in at the one.
Did he think he could get away with that? It was a pretty obvious call.
Yeah, it's one thing to be aggressive, hotshot. It's another thing to get reckless. He's got to stay under control. And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young Steve Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Edwards against Bain. Here's Gobert. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Man, this is where you get Gobert the ball. With his size and length, he's so tough to stop from there.
Pass to Adams. Outside for Morant. Here he goes. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
I don't know, but it seems like Morant's got springs or something in his shoes.
We played just over a minute here in the first. And he's going for the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Bain, the pass to Morant. Adams with the ball. Outside for Brooks. Stolen by Anderson. On the break. Pass to Towns. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Outside for Russell. Three-pointer. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
A volume three-point shooter. The coaching staff encourages Russell to fire away.
Brooks, the pass to Morant. Back to Brooks. Bain against Edwards. Releases. It doesn't go for him. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Russell, the pass to Edwards. Kicks it out to Anderson. Gobert with it. Pass to Edwards. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Jackson. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Brooks. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Brooks against Anderson. Back to Russell. Fires for three. Gets the three ball to go. Russell's got 6.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Jackson outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Bain. Deflected by Gobert.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
Knocks it down from distance.
Oh, he's really showing off now. The threes keep falling with no signs of slowing down.
Nice move. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
So flashy with the rock. Morant takes pleasure in slicing and dicing the D to pieces.
Russell, the pass to Anderson. Here's Edwards. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Steven Adams. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota. Memphis trailing here. Back to Morant. And Kyle Anderson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
There's a minute 17 left in the first quarter. Here's Bain. Oh, and makes it with a kiss.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Russell. 9 points in the game. Towns goes back up. The kick out to Edwards. Outside Anderson. Outside Russell. Driving inside. Pass to Towns. Over to the wing. Back to Gobert. Out of bounds. It'll be Grizzlies ball.
Grizzlies ball.
The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Outside Morant. To the inside. Adams inside. He's against Gobert. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
That free throw misses.
Steven Adams taking 2 shots.
So he can't get either to fall. Minnesota's gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. To the paint. The reverse. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And the free throw, no good.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
And so it's Minnesota with a 6-point lead at the close of the... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, let's quickly break down the game, what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making big plays. You love to see it.
The backcourt is Russell and Edwards. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Anderson in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
Anderson passes to Towns. Outside Russell. 6 to shoot. Outside Anderson. The 3 is up. And another 3 for Minnesota. You know, talking about Dylan Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
And Morant gets it to go.
Working through the lane, Morant, he's got such a great change of speed to keep the defense off.
Russell against Morant. And there's Anderson. That one's good. On the assist by Russell. Anderson's got 5 points. Morant, the pass to Brooks. And Gobert with a block. Morant against Russell. Here's Towns. And Towns slams it home.
Look at Towns asserting himself inside. He knows he can muscle his way to a shot anytime.
Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Now here's Bane. Back to Morant. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Morant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Russell against Morant. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Outside Morant. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them a charge, I'd prefer the no call. I like that idea.
Edwards, the pass to Anderson. He can't get that one to fall. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Tipped. Bane against Edwards. And there's the drive. And Edwards slams it in.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. And then Morant with the dunk.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
Minnesota has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Russell with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. The offensive rebound. Pass to Gobert. Outside Russell. Just 4 to shoot. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
Yeah, inside the paint, Russell stays so nimble, helping him get such a high percentage look.
Adams goes in. Jackson, right side. It's blocked by Gobert. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. A minute 15 left in the first half of this game. Minnesota in the lead. Edwards, the pass to Towns. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. .107 left in the second period. Down low. Here's Gobert.
Not easy escaping Adams' wingspan as a defender. His reach helps him stay on top of you.
Steven Adams. Second personal foul. First team.
And he drops the first.
At the line for Minnesota, Rudy Gobert.
And so he makes both from the line. The Grizzlies have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Right side Bane. Back to Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Oh, he's got some hops. Morant, this man loves to attack the rim whenever he gets the chance. And when I mean any chance, I mean any chance.
Pass to Gobert. And out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Grizzlies have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Jackson on the wing. Back to Morant. Bain against Edwards. And there's Bain. That one's good. The assist by Morant. Bain's got his second bucket of the game. Bain against Edwards. And the ball out of play. The Grizzlies will have it.
Substitution on the court.
Jackson for three. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall.
29. The Grizzlies. 24. And let's hear it for the Jabberwockies.
We've got second half action for you. And if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
On the court right now for the Grizzlies. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the one. They grab their own miss. Adams, shot's good.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
He takes it in. Doubled by Jackson. Pass to Noel. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And the three-point shot, so important, Richard. That's something you added after you came into the league. What was that process like?
Well, look, as the game tilted that direction, it was no secret. You have to put in that time. But what I try and tell people is that it took me 3 years before I was able to even become a consistent three-point shooter, and another 5 before I became a good one. So as long as you're putting in the work, you're going to see the results.
Those who evolve are those who stay around.
Blocking foul on Jordan McLaughlin. First personal foul. First team foul.
Oh, ripped away. It's Reed with a drive. Prince. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. To the middle. Here's Jones. And the basket is good. Jones has got his first basket.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota.
It's our lucky turn. All right, kids, let me hear you give it up for your Timberwolves dancer.
Minnesota's gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Noel, no good. The Grizzlies have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Jones up top. McDaniels covering. This for the tie! And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
Memphis trailing here. It's stolen away. Boom! He jammed it straight down.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Pass to Jones. Controls the rebound and the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Here's Noel. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
McDaniels covering. Back to Green. Clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Shoots it from the high post. French grabs the miss.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Pass to Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Here's Conchar. Left side, Green. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
I don't mind that. I mean, they bet him at the rim and temporarily prevented the
Line
point.
for the Grizzlies, Danny Green. At the line for 2.
And both free throws good for Green. A minute 29 left to play in the third quarter here. Pass to Noel. Here's McLaughlin. Knocks it loose. In transition.
Minnesota foul. Torian Prince. First personal foul. Third team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
2 shots.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Back to Noel. Outside McDaniels. Pass to McLaughlin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches it. Can't hit that one. And Memphis taking it the other way now. Inside. Back to Jones. The crossover. Oh, sweet move. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
That's good from Jones.
Team foul. At the line for the Grizzlies,
Jones hits them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Pass to McDaniels. Taken away. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. For the lead. No good at the rim. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Noel. The Grizzlies pull it in.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. Timberwolves ahead. They're up by 1. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. They've got Torian Prince, Jordan McLaughlin out there with Jalen Noel. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's McDaniels in at the 4 slot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Pass to Green. Here's Conchar. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Naz Reid. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves. And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. He's off on the second.
This team thinks they should be up in front, but at least they tied it up.
Edwards, the pass to Anderson. The layup misses. The Grizzlies shooting the ball at 48% so far. Conchar drives in. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. For Minnesota, they've gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Back to Edwards. Outside Russell. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Gotta be careful when Jackson is lurking, more than just capable of sending it back.
So they take the lead.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
The Timberwolves trail. Gobert finds Anderson. And the foul on Steven Adams. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
3rd personal foul. First team foul.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Edwards can't hit. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Crosses over. Morant. It's blocked by Gobert. And it's Towns penetrating. Shoots over Jackson. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Wow, what a forceful drive by Towns. Going hard at the hoop and picking up a good foul along the way.
And the second free throw is good. For Memphis, they've gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And here's Morant. Pass to Adams. 6 on the shot clock. Morant against Russell. Here's Conchar. Anderson pulls it down. Minnesota's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Towns for 3. Ja Morant grabs the miss.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Now Jackson. Anderson pulls it down. Anderson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Memphis leading. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Brooks. Morant's got 4 points now in the quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Kicks it out to Anderson. To the left wing. Fires the 3. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And in the big moments, Towns ups the ante, which allows him to knock down the important shots.
Brooks, the pass to Morant.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Jackson. To the inside. Here's Brooks. And that one is hammered home.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Here's Edwards. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the wing, right side. Pass to Jackson. And here's Brooks. It's blocked by Gobert. Anderson finds Russell. And out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Just horrible timing for this team. That mistake could spell disaster.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Now Morant. Jackson on the wing. Crafty move. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Outside Russell. Out to the right wing. Anderson passes to Russell. Outside Edwards. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And so the big win by Memphis in a tight game. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should be.
Now, introducing the starters.
And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Wall and Powell are the guard set. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. And it's George in at the 3. Now here's Wall. And it's Leonard missing. Russell against Leonard. Edwards. It's hauled in by Zubac. And so George will bring it up for the Clippers. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, SuperLu and I had a few minutes to share. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get deep for the challenge.
Okay, David, much appreciated. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And when you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities. And when you look at Paul George, I mean, he's been in the middle of a couple monster trades.
Well, PG exchanged for 2 future All-Stars in Sabonis and Oladipo going to Indy. And in that massive trade to LA, the Thunder got SGA and a boatload of picks. It just shows you how much value Paul George has. And trust me, he's very much valued by the team he's on.
Now George, after the missed 3 from Kyle Anderson. Powell, the pass to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
It felt like Powell had the shot, but good job of feeding the open man.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Russell kicks to Anderson. Back to Russell. Fires the 3. Kept alive, Minnesota. The kick out to Towns. Back to Gobert. Just 5 on the clock. From downtown. Towns, no luck.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Right side, Leonard. Left side, George. Back to Leonard. And there's the feed to George. From deep. No good that time. And Minnesota now the other way. There's the lob to Towns. Going away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Timberwolves trail by 4. Edwards can't hit.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Here's Powell. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there. Part of the lean years in Los Angeles, I was there, unfortunately. It's incredible to see that this franchise has become a better winning percentage team than the Lakers in the past decade.
Now, here's Zubac. Rudy Gobert missing his last shot. Outside for George. Driving the lane, Towns with the defensive effort for Minnesota. They've got a paltry 0 of 6 in the field in what's been a very difficult start for them.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward, exceptional court awareness.
And Brett, that Clippers turnaround, did you see that coming?
I mean, not in this way, Kevin. Certainly it's been a lot of outside factors that have gotten the Clippers to this point, but with the ownership and the enthusiasm behind what the owner brings to the table and wanting to make this team viable, they're in position to make some great noise if they find their health. So healthy for the league to have 2 teams in LA that can be this good.
Now here's Zubac. Lays it up and banks it in.
And getting after it on the offensive glass and adding to that early total with the putback.
Sometimes guys come in with a great mindset trying to push the action until somebody stops them. Nobody there to do it that time.
And the Timberwolves with possession here after the Clippers pick up 2. And finished off by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
Russell against Wall. Here's Leonard, and finished off by Leonard.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
Russell with it. Leonard picks him up. Towns wide open. Off target with his 3. Clippers leading by 4. Leonard looking over the floor. 15 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Wall. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
You got to respect Wall's tenacity. This is a player who hasn't let injury slow him down. He always puts in a big effort and just pushes himself to give his all.
Second free throw, no good. Back to Edwards. Up in time.
Paul George's instincts right there, just taking over that possession. He's using his length right there to take away a...
And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Clippers on top, leading by 5. And will return shortly.
Here they are, your Minnesota Timberwolves.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here. What have they been doing or not doing?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Anderson in at the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Passes it to George. Now, here's Zubats. Back to George. Clippers moving the ball around. Here's Leonard, and that one goes long. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 5-point game. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns. Here's Wall. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Pass to Powell. Outside for George. Back to Powell. It's stolen by Edwards. Pass to Towns. Anderson trying to free himself up. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Edwards. Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
6 on the shot clock. To the inside. It's stolen by Gobert. Towns dishes to Edwards. Another shot. And he lays it up and in. Edwards got his first basket.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
And here's Wall outside. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Russell. Up and in on the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
Again, Russell able to dance behind the screen, and once he's able to set you up like that, it's over.
Here's Wall. There's the pass to Powell. And it's Leonard at the elbow. Here's Zubac. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And a better box out saves him 2 points there.
Didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
You know, you appreciate Zubac's focus on close-range looks as a big man.
Well, Zubac's one of those big centers that's burly and tough and rugged on the inside. And while other bigs are searching that three-point line out, Zubac's looking to get deep into the paint. You look at his shooting percentages over the past couple seasons, up around 60%. That's good shot selection and great consistency.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
Outside, George. The pass to Zubac. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Pass to Leonard. And the rejection by Towns.
Rejected by Towns. I mean, he's become a great shot blocker.
Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Outside, Russell. Outside, Towns. Out to Edwards. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 6 rebounds now in the game. The kick out to Wall. Pass to Zubac. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Zubac has got 9.
And how about the read from John Wall? He knows the angles, sees the opportunity, and makes the right feed. I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Wall against Russell. And Wall kicks to Powell. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw tonight. The Timberwolves have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Out to the wing. Towns, the pass to Gobert. And the rejection by Zubac. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Timberwolves lead by 1. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David. Thanks so much, David, and we'll... As we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You've got to like what Ivica Zubac has done in this game.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
And the team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been phenomenal.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Jackson is the point with Kennard on the wing. Batuma's out there with Robert Covington. And it's Morris in at the 5. Home in the paint.
In the 2021 playoffs, you remember Reggie Jackson came up huge for the Clippers, averaging almost 18 points a game before they finally lost to the Suns in the Western Conference Final.
Jackson kicks to Batum. And the 3 off target. Minnesota in the lead. Now here's McDaniel. Pass to Reed. The layup off target. Well, for Jackson, he earned himself a new contract, Brent, and starting point guard duties because of that playoff.
With both Kawhi Leonard and Paul George missing most of the 21-22 season, Reggie Jackson took the Clippers to the 8th seed in the West, carried a lot of the scoring load consistently for the Clippers. he led the team in both points and assists.
Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
Tough break there, shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Oh, Morris in position, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Driving in. Prince, right side. Puts the move on, and a strong finish with two hands.
Torian Prince getting up there and slamming it down.
Clippers trail by 3. Outside Jackson. At the elbow, Batum over Prince. Covington passes to Batum. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And it's the Clippers with the ball. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter. Outside, Batum. Clock at 6. Jackson finds Batum. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Timberwolves leading by 3.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding.
Outside, Covington. He dishes it to Morris. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
And you just look at what Marcus Morris has done in his career.
Well, such a solid forward in the game right now, averaging over double digits in the last 8 years, but it's been that expansion and the fact that he can step behind the three-point line and be as deadly as he's been the past couple seasons. It's been a remarkable, consistent offensive production for his career.
The pass to McLaughlin. And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's McLaughlin. Makes it off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Hey guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Passes it to Kennard.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Knocks it loose. And now the Timberwolves on the break. The fast break ends at the rim with the jam.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
And with that shot, the Minnesota Leaders got down to just 6 points on the bucket from Covington.
And passes like that demonstrate just how much Kennard is a team-oriented player.
Pass to Reed, kicks it to McDaniels. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the layup. McDaniels got his first points of the night.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Jackson passes to Kennard, and it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That'll be his third foul so far.
14 foul.
59 seconds left to play in the third. Jackson is doubled. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Morris. Yes, that goes in.
An efficient score inside. Morris can beat you with a variety of moves.
Timberwolves leading by 6. 40 seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Pass to Kennard. Down low, Covington. And the dunk by Covington.
Kennard making a good read that time, and he's an underrated playmaker.
Here's McLaughlin. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
And so it's Minnesota holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. They've got McDaniels. He's out there with Torian Prince. And it's McLaughlin in at the point. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
Here's McDaniels. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Batum dishes to Jackson. Clippers moving the ball around. Kennard on the wing. Yep, it counts. Kennard's got his first bucket in this one.
Kennard has the space and has a pure shot.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Feeds to McDaniels. To the right side. Reed the pass to Noel. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
And how about the setup? Man, Morris keeping his head up. Beautiful assist.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Russell finds Gobert. Outside Edwards. From deep. The shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Leonard. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Edwards dishes to Towns. And then Karl Anthony Towns with the jam.
And you see Big Cat has the size and coordination. Hard to bump him out of his rhythm.
Russell against Wall. Outside, George. Kicks it out to Leonard. It's Wall with the drive. And here's George for 3. And they'll get another chance. Powell, the pass to Zubats. A second left. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. A crossover, and it's Edwards getting it to go. Edwards got the lead up to 8 now for the Timberwolves. And here is Powell. This one for 3. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
Here's Zubats. That falls. Nice speed that time from George.
Smart play from PG. Just sees a man with a better shot and gets him the rock.
We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Anderson a screen on Wall. The kick out to Anderson. Shot clock at 6. Nice move. Back to Russell. On the pass to Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
Wall looking for an opening. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And it's Anderson with the ball for Minnesota. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Russell with it. George picks him up. And Towns throws it down.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the
final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Timberwolves.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Rudy Gobert.
I liked his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
Anderson, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Tough to match up with Kyle Anderson because of how quirky he plays. Changing speeds, plays slow, but sees the floor remarkably well. You know, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
Ball against Russell. Wall kicks to Powell. Dishes it to Leonard. Back to Powell. Outside, Wall. Outside for George. Here's Zubac. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Anthony Edwards. The free throw drops for Zubac. And both free throws good for Zubac. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Russell passes to Towns. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference once they started to really play in rhythm.
Thank you, David. Great interview.